Hey everyone, Dablooon here, and today's another BTD6 video, and today is going to be In the Loop on chimps. And I know it's kind of random, but I just realized that I had never actually done a video for this. So it's been black bordered this whole time, so I just figured I'd done it. But I was going through videos, rechecking some things, and apparently I have not. So I must have beaten it before I started making videos. So today that's what we're going to do. We're going to use a simple, easy, fun biker bone strategy. And if you guys haven't seen it, I've done a video on it for Apocalypse to round 100 with it. And basically he gives awesome buffs to the mortars and the bombs. So we're just going to smother the screen with mortars and bombs and destroy everything on there. So this is like a epilepsy warning as well, because once those things start going, it's like blah, 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 and it just gets real out of hand. So that's a quick warning, but let's jump right in. But before we do, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, leave those comments below, turn on notifications, follow on Twitch and follow on Instagram. I have not quite hit that 250 followers on Instagram like I was hoping for, so if you guys still want to do that, jump on in. Let's jump on here with some chimps. And as you guys know, Wednesday is Christmas, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, it's still the holiday season. And you must know, I mean, if you go outside, you know that you hear the songs, you hear the cheer and the decorations and everything. And so for Wednesday, I will not actually be streaming because it is Christmas and I celebrate with my family and everything. But me and my wife will be dropping a video, and I say my wife because for like I just want her to jump in, and she thought it'd be kind of fun. So what we're gonna do is like a best beginner strategy. I'm gonna show her how to play this game because she's never played but more than once. So I think it'll be kind of fun. So you guys stay tuned for that one. She's gonna be on the video with me, going through some things and hopefully showing you guys a really cool strategy, because I know a lot of people are probably might even get this game for Christmas or never had it at all, and I know a lot of people get this game like new all the time. So I figured, hey, let's do a really easy beginner strat because we never really do that kind of stuff, and she really wants to help out, so it'll be kind of fun. So anyways, stay tuned for that. That's gonna be like our little Christmas special. We'll have some hats and everything. It'll be kind of fun. And then also Friday, I don't know, I'm gonna be streaming I think I'm gonna be streaming Thursday to make up for missing Wednesday, so that'll be kind of fun. If you guys want to jump in there, it'll be like an after Christmas stream, and you guys can all tell me what you guys got for Christmas or what you guys did for the holidays and things like that. I think it'll be kind of fun, so stay tuned for that. But for now, I'm doing a simple, easy ninja start. You guys know that's like one of the best ways to do it, and I just put him where you can put him like here, but I doubt he'll have enough room. So just put him somewhere where he hits a lot of things, right? So he has all of this to hit him. It comes around, he has so 2 hits there, and then he has a 3rd hit here and a 4th hit when it comes around this circle. So it's an awesome spot. He has a lot of room to hit these things, so it's no way he can miss. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab a biker bones. We want him as early as possible, so hopefully by round 100 he's level 20 and we get that awesome buff that he has on his ability, and we will kill it. But other than the ninja and I think a village and some alchemists, we shouldn't be using really much any other towers besides the bomb and the mortar. I'm thinking probably like a glue gunner though too, just to like stall him out, because what's going to happen is you guys know that like the mortar can pretty much destroy, like the biggest balloons can destroy pretty much any balloon, right? It just destroys everything on the map, which is pretty cool. But when it comes to like bads and DDTs, it's really not that good. So we need something to kind of slow those things down so it has more time to hit it. And we might do pop and awe, or we might do the shattering shells, but the 5th tier one, I forget what it's called. But from now until then, we'll just kind of chill it out. I think what we're gonna do for round 40 though is we'll probably just get the alchemist ninja. Safe bet, and you know you'll be fine with it. And so then we'll start the main strat. But just for now, to make this easy for round 20, or for what level's the camo on? It's 24, and then for round 28 for that lead, we'll just make it real simple for ourselves. And yeah, so today's Monday and it's already 1:21 p.m. so I'll at least be on time with my video this time. But I know it's been a little crazy, but at least I have this whole week off. We're spending a lot of it like last minute Christmas shopping, which is intense out where I live. It is insane, and there's too many people, so it's hard to even get out. But we're attempting that again, so I'm trying to make this video a little earlier, so I'm gonna start uploading it right after, and hopefully it'll be up by 6 o'clock tonight, or pretty much just whenever I get back home tonight, which hopefully will be kind of quick, but I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, after that, and then we're gonna spend the whole day together tomorrow just because it's Christmas Eve. We're gonna, it sounds kind of weird, but we're gonna go to the Lego store and we're gonna find like the biggest Lego set they have, and we're gonna build that. Because like every year we build a puzzle, we're like, let's take it 3D and let's build some Legos. And she really wanted this Harry Potter one. I think it was like $400. Like, no, none of that. So we're gonna get something a little cheaper, a little more cool, if we can even get there. We actually attempted to go to the mall yesterday, and I told all you guys on the stream that we were attempting to go there, and we couldn't even get out of the car, guys. It was insane. The car was just like, okay, so people were fighting to get into these spots, and everyone had their hazards on because they're like, hey, I'm going to get into this spot. So you drive into a lane and 3 other people are waiting for this one guy to get out. And you're like, oh my gosh. So there's no chance. We drove around for 2 hours at this mall and didn't get anywhere. So that was a huge bummer, but it happens. So we're going to try again today because it is Monday. We're assuming some people might be going back to work, so we might get lucky. But so wish us luck. Not that anything has to do with balloons or anything. I just figured let you guys know a little bit about my holiday fiasco. And then tomorrow we're just going to spend all day together hanging out, making our video, or yeah, it'll be our video at that point. She's going to help me with it, like I said, and it's going to be pretty fun. And I'm pretty excited about that. And then hopefully if she likes it, I'm going to get her onto a stream as well, because I think she'd be really fun at that and really good at that. She doesn't really play balloons, so I think we'd probably jump on another game because like she really wants to stream Spyro the Dragon with me because we just recently picked that up. So we're probably gonna do that this week as well because we'll have the free time. So catch us on there. So if you haven't yet, definitely give us a follow on Twitch. And I say us, but mainly you'll see her every now and then. She'll be like Matt Damon on the Jimmy Kimmel Show if you guys know about that little feud. But other than that, it'll be kind of a little hit and miss here. It'll be kind of fun. And what I'm doing, I already told you, is getting the Ninja with the Alchemist. This doesn't really help with the Biker Bone Strat, but come on, like the Ninja with an Alchemist is the easiest way to take down the Moab, I think. I know people like would say maybe the plane is, getting the fighter plane is pretty cool, things like that, but Alchemist Ninja, right? So he can take down camo, he can take down leads, he can take down purples. He's just literally can take down everything, and he's gonna take down a Moab. So for early game, it's hard to beat, and I'm pretty excited about that right now, actually. We're gonna get him up to a 402. We have a 401 Ninja, and then we have just a regular Biker Bones, who already has his ability, which I don't think we'll even need it, but I'll use it just to show you how cool it is. So basically what's gonna happen is once the Moab gets in range, I'm going to stall it like in this area right when the Ninja has access to it, and then it'll destroy in a second. And then we have the money now, so we can actually start with our other strategy. So we can start throwing in some mortars, and basically Biker Bones, his little ability works everywhere, which is pretty cool. Not his ability, his buff. As you can see, his head's above my head everywhere I go. But I am going to throw a village in the center of this little first circle. But hang on, let's get ready for this real quick. Hit that ability, stall it out, let the Ninja do the rest of the trick. And even if it didn't happen to break it right there, it would have come around this way and he would have beaten it up there. So it's very, very, very simple. What I'm doing here is I'm putting this one right smack in the middle because eventually we're going to get the big one and the bigger one. So I figured, hey, we can hit them in this little area here, this area here, and this area here. And I feel like that'll be pretty easy. So we'll do that. Camo detection, right? I should probably get signal flare, but I really feel like our mage can handle it because this guy isn't being buffed by the alchemist. So it's only these two. So I feel like this guy can be popping leads for a while. Maybe around 59 we'll get something else, but for now I'm just gonna go straight for this big one and let's make it crazy because we are gonna get the biggest one because he is my favorite mortar as far as like reliability and things like that. Like I know he does damage, so I can trust him with this great task of taking down the big purple thing at the end. And the rest of the game in between, like level 63 with the biggest one, super simple, right? But we're not gonna get the biggest one by 63, I don't think, but that'd be kind of cool. Actually, I know we can't because let me think. I've done this with the sub commander before. He's 27,000 for his sub commander, and by level 48, I can get around 27,000. So there's a slight chance I can get 30,000 by then. But do I think that I can even go that far? Actually, why not, right? Let's just do it. But that means we're completely relying on the Ninja to handle all of the camo for the next 12 rounds, 13 rounds, 14, 15 rounds. And so I don't know if I necessarily want to put all the stuff on him, but we will see. I don't know, guys, kind of crazy, right? But we'll play it by ear. If we can go for it, cool. If not, then we'll just grab something else. If it starts to get a little rough on like 59 or something, we can just throw down maybe like a, you just throw this down guy. God, I can't even talk. My words are just spazzy right now. But let's say like it's a little bit of struggle bus. You're a little nervous. Just move your hands quick, throw this guy down, and then do the top path upgrade up to Plutonium Reactor. And all of your lead problems and camo problems will be resolved in an instant because this is a very, very awesome map. Very, very awesome map for the Plutonium Reactor because it's a circle. So it's gonna pop them here, pop them here. So this whole way through it's wrecking them. So I'd recommend getting that anyway. I'm just not going to because I don't think it's gonna be necessary, but it's definitely a safe route to go. Basically I'm just trying to go for the biggest one because then the rest of the game would be super easy at that point. We're just kind of waiting around, getting some MIBs, things like that. But until then, Hopefully we can do it. Let's see. We'll get a couple bombs too, recursive clusters. That's what's gonna happen. So if I cannot get the biggest one by 63, I'm gonna buy 2 recursive clusters, and then I'm going to just buy the village and get the camo just so I don't have to worry about it, and then we'll start saving up for the biggest one again. But we know that 2 recursive clusters plus what we got here will destroy around 63 without problem. But watch this. So watch him. So the Ninja takes out the Moab, right? And then the mortar just sucks up everything else underneath. It's really awesome. I'm thinking Biker Bones has a little bit to do with it, but not that much. So there you go. Are we gonna have enough? Most likely not, to be honest with you. Yeah, because I think, yeah, like I said, 48, I can barely get 27,000 by 63. So I don't know if I can get 30,000 by 63 on 45. Maybe. Okay, so Ninja is handling these camos very well. Like 0 issues. They're not even getting around that first bend. I think we can trust him. Let's stall one of these Moabs. Just don't want any problems, right? There you go. Now we got these ones back. But look how fast this first ability just regens. It's ridiculous, kind of. It's just super fast, super cool. I don't even honestly know what this ability does, though. Let me see here. Can I even look it up, though? Or is that bug still going on? So resets cooldown on all bomb shooters and mortar monkeys. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't even know that. So that's going to help if we get the popping off. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's a bug going around right now. So normally you click this or hold your mouse above it, and it tells you what it does. It doesn't do that right now. It's been bugged for a few days. I don't know why. They haven't fixed it yet. So you have to like buy the tower and then do this little way to be like to know exactly what it does, at least for the regular towers, which is kind of a bummer, but it happens. Okay, can we take out the BFB with what we have? I don't know, to be honest with you. Maybe 59 is what I'm worried about, because if this guy doesn't have the lead popping, we're kind of on a offhand. See what I mean right there? So he's taking down the camo, yes, but if the alchemist doesn't hit him with his little camo thing, the lead popping, that little dart thingy, then he's not going to pop the camo and you might have problems. So that's when I would say, I would suggest throwing down that plutonium reactor with the sub and you'll be chilling. So for this one, obviously we're going to have to wait until the BFB is in the ninja's range. Now you can stall him. Are we going to be able to beat it? I think we are, because this will come back before those Moabs even make it through that second bend. So I think we'll be okay. If not, we'll have to throw some ninja down at the bottom and waste some money here, but I think we'll be chilling. So I'm gonna hit that right now, just to be safe. There we go. Use it just to be safe. So now we just need $30,000. Hopefully we don't die in the meantime, because this thing's getting a little rough. We'll stall this one out, make it a little easier on ourselves. Hopefully get that 30,000. Yes. This is an untested strategy, by the way, guys, but it's a Biker Bones. It shouldn't be that difficult. So now we have the biggest one. We are chilling. No problems at all. Unless some huge camo rush I wasn't expecting comes out. So what I'm going to do definitely at this point is get... Oh, I forgot about the fortifieds. But the biggest one is a beast, so we have no problems. We just got to worry about these camos, so I need to get a village right off the bat right here. Make sure he's in the range of everybody. I mean, the ninja at this point... After we get the camo village up and stuff, the ninja's really not going to be our heavy hitter anymore. It's going to be the bombs and everything like that. So just get your camo and then kind of don't worry about your ninja too much anymore. We have the bigger one, or the biggest one, so we're chilling. That 2160. There we go. Just as easy as that. Look at that thing go. That is intense. Takes down the fortifieds, no problem. And of course, we're going to get shattering shells. You guys know I like to overuse him. So that's going to make this a lot easier on like 96, 98, things like that. Which, you know, we like easy too, right? So... And then 1620 for that. What is it even called? I know I get a lot of hated on for calling them like 1620 instead of jungle drums, but I feel like you just kind of memorize the numbers after a while. I feel like a lot of you would as well too if you're playing the chimps a lot. So I get that it could be unsettling to like a new player. They're like, what is he talking about with 1620? But when you play chimps enough, you'll kind of just know the abilities or know the prices after you've used those towers a lot. And so that's kind of where I'm at with this stuff, but maybe not. I don't know. What I'm going to do now is, it really doesn't matter at this point. You can kind of just pick and choose what you want to do. Shattering shells would be cool because it would just make those things a lot easier. But I think what I'm going to do is grab a couple recursive clusters and make sure they're in range of your tower. And this is probably a solid spot. Put one here. And basically, you guys know the recursive cluster, like I always hype it up because it's just awesome. It's going to be great on level 78, but honestly, I don't think we even need it on 78 because this guy's going to do all of the work. Look at his pops. He just keeps climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. But I might want to get, like I said, pop and awe. I think that would really help, but I don't know. It's a lot of money. We'll see. But so we got the 004. Now we're going to get bigger bombs and heavy bombs. And we're pretty much good for a while, to be honest with you. That's why we can start saving up for like a bigger one, or not. I didn't mean a bigger one like the tower. I meant like a bigger 5th tier or something like that. So we'll grab another mortar. We'll throw him in still range of the tower, hopefully. Kind of bad placement on my part. I guess we can put him here. We'll put him right smack in the middle on this one. And we'll go for this guy. Because you gotta love the artillery battery. That thing is insane. And I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's just insane. So I'm pretty excited about that. And let's see here. Bigger blast, of course, and balloon buster. And then artillery battery for 5940. That's going to be a minute, so we can kind of wait it out. And then after that, we'll probably just get an MIB just to make sure everybody can handle everything. No problems. Because, you know, like the bomb blitz and stuff like that, or what do you call them, the recursive can't hit the zebras and the blacks, things like that. So we'll clean it up with an MIB and make it even easier for ourselves. But first, we're going to get this artillery battery. And we might just go straight for that pop and awe. And what pop and awe does is it stuns the balloons and just freezes the screen, really. So you use it and everything just stops, except for the bat, of course. So let's say level 90 comes. We really don't have that much in terms of like popping power for DDTs. So you just stall them out, let them do their thing. Meanwhile, we'll probably have a glue gunner by then. It'll just be kind of cool. But do I think we'll have enough money by that to even get there by 90? I'm not sure. So we'll have to play that one by ear. We still have this guy's ability, so I'm pretty excited about that. We have his first stall one, which is pretty cool. Like this thing's pretty awesome. You just leave it sitting there and then boom, everything just dies, right? So pretty awesome. 5940. But this is where I gave you, I wasn't even kidding with the epilepsy warning. Like, this thing's intense. It just everywhere. And then once you get even like alchemists and they're faster and you get all this crazy stuff on it, it's just too much. So how much does that thing cost though? $32,000. And all it does is it stalls the whole screen. Rains explosion over the whole screen, popping, mobilizing all balloons for a few seconds. So you guys have seen my videos. You know I'm really not the best with ability timing. So if we get an ability like that, you're going to have to time it. It won't be that difficult because this map is very large and very long. So, you know, it's like, it gives you enough time to realize what's coming through. And so, for instance, like on 96, when you get all that crazy stuff coming through, you can know that, okay, when it's all in this area, you can immobilize them and let the biggest one just destroy them, which is cool. But I mean, you could mess it up, I guess, but I think, whatever, we'll just go for it. Let's get that popping on, guys. It'll help for all those DDTs, and it'll just make everything a lot easier. And then I think we should also get a glue gunner, like I said, too, to make the DDTs even easier to beat. Maybe in one of those, like, boomerang monkeys that are so cool and things like that. And what else? Shattering shells for sure, right? So we need to get that right after pop and awe. I'm just hoping we don't need to get it first. But look, I was talking about 78, so I can't really guarantee which one's doing all of the damage, but between the recursive cluster and the big one, you're just like, you're killing it. You're killing it. All right. What's this guy looking at right now? 143,000, 10,000. That's weak. This guy's already at 60,000. Like, recursives are awesome. Just awesome. Right. So let me know what your guys' plans are for the holidays. So it's Monday, right? So you have tomorrow, which is Christmas Eve, or whatever holiday you guys, tell me more about your guys' holiday. Like, if you celebrate a different one, I'd like to know what you guys do and how the traditions are for that. Because like my traditions, you know, obviously are like hang out with family, open presents, things like that. But what do you guys do? And what are your guys' plans? What are you expecting for, what do you want your biggest Christmas present to be? Like, are you guys, well, I know a lot of people in the stream were saying they're getting new computers or new computer parts, which is pretty cool. That's always awesome, especially when you're a gamer or a streamer or something. You're like, oh man, I'm getting a new, you know, monitor, a new laptop, whatever it may be. So I used 2 stalls in that, if you guys didn't see, 2 of his abilities, because it is the ZOMG. You don't want to mess around with that stuff. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just saving up $32,000. But this biggest one is just insanely awesome, so I think we'll be okay. We'll probably be able to afford it after all this. Hopefully we'll be able to afford a few alchemists. We'll just tear it up. But also too, I know how this strategy works with the bad, at least how I play it. I'm sure there's better ways that I could probably do better, but for instance, like, we're not gonna have enough bad popping power. So I think I'll just throw down a first strike capability just to make it easier on ourselves. Every other round will be cinch. But that one will just be a little difficult. So instead of messing around, we'll just first strike right when he comes out and then first strike again when it comes to that point. Because by the time he gets to us, he'll probably half regened anyway and we'll be chilling. So, but yeah. But with all 3 mortars, you're pretty much set. If we could get all 3 to 5th tier, we'd be totally chilling. But we're not going to be doing any of that. So, hey. So this is a really fun strategy too for Unpoppable. Let's say you're having a hard time on a map or you don't know what to do for Unpoppable. Use this, but with banks. And get all of them to 5th tier. Get the 5th tier bombs, the 5th tier mortars, all 3. Just all of them. Who cares? You got all the money. Go for it. It's really fun. Makes things crazy. Look at that thing go. That is insane. How much we got now? 33. He's climbing. He's climbing. He's trying. I like it. Okay, so we'll move him a little lower, I guess, like in this area, so we can hit these bottom ones a little better. And now, of course, we're going to get this MIB. There we go. Okay, the next on my agenda is shattering shells for those everything. You know, it's gonna get a little crazy around here, so we need to make sure we're prepped. And I messed up. That's my fault. Oh wow, that's not cool. You don't really need it, but I like it because shattering shells, it doesn't. Okay, so. Doesn't really stop the DDTs, right? It doesn't remove their fortified, but if it can see camo, I've noticed that it can at least turn them on fire, which does do a little bit of damage, which is kind of cool. But it looks like I messed up in my placements, but that's just me, so what are you gonna do? I'm gonna stall him out one more time with his first ability, and we've only used the first ability, guys. We haven't used Pop and Awe. We can use it here soon, but I don't think we're gonna need to because we have the biggest one. And if you guys don't remember, my biggest one's like right smack in the middle, so we can hit all of this, and it's helping out quite a bit. I really would like to place this in a better place, but what are you gonna do, I guess? Oh, that looked like it worked. Nope. Oh, gotta do what you gotta do, right? Forget about it. Okay, so we're gonna put this guy up here. Shattering shells, it would help for this one for sure. That's kind of a bummer, we don't have it. I'm going to just let the biggest one do his damage. Hopefully he can do it. I'll show you Pop and All. We can use that right now. Look at what that thing does. That's intense. So not only does it destroy the balloons, it just stops them and goes crazy town. So gotta love it. And now we're going to get shattering shells and then a glue gunner. And then I think we're pretty much good. Pretty much good. If we can get him to level 20, why I like that is because it turns his level 10 ability into artillery command. Also gives double damage and pops per shot to all bomb shooters and mortar monkeys for 10 seconds. So basically, like when the bad gets in our area or 98 comes, if he's already level 20, we're just gonna shoot this thing, go crazy. It's gonna be awesome. So I'm using Pop and Awe, and that's gonna stall everything so the biggest one can just keep doing damage to it, right? And it's working. It's doing pretty good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stall. And then I'm going to use this ability, which immediately resets the Pop and Awe, because maybe you're worried. I mean, I'm fine with this, so we're not going to have any problems. But maybe you were worried that, okay, we're not going to have enough. The bad or the biggest one isn't going to pop everything. So you use his level 10 or 7 ability, and it resets Pop and Awe, and you go at it again. It's super simple, super cool. Do we have 11,000? We're not even close. There you go. Let's see. I really would like more Alchemist because I think he's only hitting, what is he hitting? Just these two? The Ninja? So this is the point where I'd want like an Adora, and then I would just remove my Ninja because he's bugging me. He doesn't fit the criteria of being in here. I could have gotten my Shattering Shells, not my Shattering Shells, I could have put my Shattering Shells in range of the village, would have been cooler, all that kind of stuff. So as you can see, I'm not doing anything. For this one, I'll probably use Pop and Awe or an ability. I really wish we had Shattering Shells at this point. And to be honest with you, I'm a little afraid of the DDTs, so I'm not going to use Pop and Awe, I don't think. I'm just going to stall. Yeah, I'll stall with his first ability. Okay. Because these DDTs are going to come out pretty hot, and I don't know if we can actually pop them with what we have. I'm a little confused. So we'll just Pop and Awe them if we have to. So keep your hand on that ability. Yeah, see, it's not popping them. So this is where a glue gunner or something would come into effect, but I'm going to get the fortified first. Might be a bad decision, but it's the decision I'm going to make. Like I said, probably you should get the other one first. But okay, so here's where you want to be quick with your fingers too. So at any time we can hit his level 7 ability and it will reset the Pop and Awe, and you can use it again if you need to. For this, we're fine, we're chilling. But I'm just talking for like if those DDTs come at you hot again or anything like that, you can just reset it and go at it again. Okay, we can now remove fortified. Super simple. Look at that. So now we're gonna have 0 problems because the biggest one can pop all of those mobs with 0 issues. Super cool. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get a glue gunner in range of the village so we can see those DDTs. Put him like right here, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess not yet. Do this one 33, 45. I mean 003. There we go. We're gonna get the bigger globs, which is $110, I think. Can he take down those ZOMGs that are glued on his own? I don't know, biggest one. I'm gonna stall with the first ability, not the third. And I know that we can take BFBs, so we're fine. All right. And remember, guys, you're not out of the game. Like, I'm gonna use glue splatter as well. I know some people are against that, but I like it. Okay, see, there you go. Just a simple glue, like, stops those DDTs and we're chilling. We have the shattering shells. We have pretty much everything we need at this point. An alchemist would help a lot with these buffs. I think we could do that. We could also go with another recursive. I think that's actually a good idea too. Maybe another recursive over here. We could also go with, what else can we do here? The glue gunner's chilling. A sniper would be pretty cool. Yeah, let's do a sniper. See if we have enough money for that. So that's gonna help because once we're stalling out everything with like pop and awe, the sniper will just eat everything up. And then if not, like let's say we're waiting for something to regen, they'll also slow that down and make it even more awesome. So basically what we're doing is we're just making this super easy. I'm going to use that first ability again. Remember, we just need him to get down to like Moabs before it hits the ninja and we're chilling. And I think we'll be okay. Yeah, as long as we hit the Moabs before the ninja, we're cool. So I'm gonna get this guy's upgrade, and then all we need is that 5400 and we are cool. And I think after that, honestly, what I'm gonna do is just grab some alchemists and just call it a day. Oh no, my first strike, totally forgot about that. If not, it's gonna make this a lot more not as cool. So we'll do that. Okay, see, this is getting a little hairy for me. I don't like this, so I'm going to use pop and awe. And then I'm also going to, no, I'm not even gonna reset it. Look at this thing go. That is insane to me, guys. That is insane. We have enough for our main Moab now, so we're chilling. Use this ability to reset yours, and then pop and awe? No, okay. So I reset it just in case, but I didn't want to use my pop and awe. I didn't need to. Okay. Sorry, guys. This is all off the tip of my tongue, so we're all just trying to get this going through here. See what happens. I need a first strike, though, because I ain't messing around with the next one. That is for sure. I'd like to keep him out of range of the alchemist. There you go. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, don't have enough for it. We'll do longer range, whatever. We've seen $14,000 before 100. That is totally doable, totally easy. I just hope we can beat. Oh, 96 is right here. 96 is one of my least favorite ones. It's pretty hard. So we just knocked that one out pretty simple. I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, so sorry guys, this is real. Commentary is crazy, but I feel like I'm trying to explain this as best as I can. So hopefully you guys have 0 issues. Because I've been getting a lot of comments recently that are like, oh, you have more money than me, or oh, this didn't work out the same for me, things like that. So I'm hoping to alleviate that with like play-by-plays. And you guys will know exactly what's going on and know why I did it and what I was thinking and things like that. Oh my gosh, look at Striker Jones go. Just pummels the poor thing. With like snowballs even. Oh, I didn't even know that he shoots snowballs right now because it's winter time. That is so cool. Ninja Kiwi, so crazy. Okay, so I wish the shattering shells took away the fortified zombs, but they don't. So there you have it. But well, I mean, we're fine. We're totally fine. Look at them getting destroyed. So now 98. The trustful always kill you. 98's coming. Can we take down fortified ZD? Yeah, we can. Okay. So here's where we're going to do quickie fingers if we need to, right? So we have our first ability that'll stall pretty much everything in its path, like in that area. We have pop and awe, which will immediately stall, and then we have a second pop and awe when we upgrade that tower or do the ability. So yeah, so we hit the second one, it'll redo pop and awe. So we are totally chilling for 98, and 99 is all DDTs, right? Or that's the hard part of it. So I didn't test 99 actually in the sandbox, so I'm not sure. So hopefully we don't need to use pop and awe twice and we'll be fine. Oh my gosh. How many times has 98 eaten us alive because of just the placements? But this long map and the shattering shells at the beginning made that So easy. Oh my gosh, this isn't even a problem. Let's use this first ability just to slow those zombs go down. And there you go. That's as simple as that. Oh wow, hang on here, guys. Oh, the biggest one got it. Sorry, I was looking for the biggest one and let me click it. I was trying to, you know, target him over there in case something happened. So remember, guys, in worst case scenario, you can move this guy. So if you're having problems, but popping out this guy right when all these DDTs get in the range. Okay, popping off. And it's that simple. Cool, 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 right? So now the Zomga's here, and oh man, the bad, and I forgot to get the ability earlier. What a, So that's my fault. I wanted to double spam his ability because he's not gonna be turned in, like he won't even pop his tail for a while. So I think what I'm gonna do here is go like this, hit the 4. Okay, let's pop him early. Use his abilities here. Are we level 20? Yes, we are. So we're gonna use this one as well. And we're gonna go, okay, now that we're all in range, we're going to hit his second ability. Because at level 20, it makes everything double and crazy for 10 seconds or whatnot. So we're gonna do that. And another way to do it too, you could just kind of wait it out and wait for the first strike to come back and wait for his tail to pop, things like that. But I'm kind of trying to destroy him before we even get to that point. And remember, don't forget where your biggest one is at so you can self-target him and move him around if you need to once the end comes. Okay, so we did that one. Does Poppinaw actually do damage? I don't want to test it and mess it up. So we're going to save that one. Okay, so his tail did pop. So now right, as soon as this first strike comes back, we can use it. Hopefully it doesn't pop before that. But let's do that. So first strike him right now. There you go. So the reason why is because his tail opened up, right? And I showed you guys before that when you have first strike ability, you count and you go 1, 2, 3. You can count 3 or 4 of his things here. So by that, if it's not making any sense. So this guy shoots things out of his thing, right? That little thing opens up and it shoots. So when you're fighting the bad and his tail pops open, I just counted 3 or 4, use the first strike ability, and it works. Finally I found out a good timing for that thing. So if it's any more or any less, if it's any more, just hope that he doesn't open up before that and then you have a problem. But you had Poppinaw left and you had your biggest one. You were totally fine either way if that happened to you. But luckily it came back in time, our first strike did. And hopefully if you guys are watching this before you tried to attempt it, you bought the first strike prior and you had it ready to go, and then you just kind of wait for it and do your thing. I would have first strike right in the beginning, and then as it came around, I would have first strike right when he was in range, and I would have had no problem, because even if he popped, I could have popped an odd and then moved my this guy to over back to the top over there where he just was. So super simple biker bone strat. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys are having a super awesome holiday week. I hope you guys are all off of work and school. I luckily had the benefit of taking off for the next week and a half, so I'm really excited about that, to spend time with my wife, and we just get to hang out. Like today we stayed in bed until, no joke, like 11 o'clock. I went out and met some buddies that came down for Christmas from other states. It's been a really awesome week, and I hope you guys are getting the same as well. I will not be on the stream Wednesday because it will be Christmas, as I said earlier, so it'll be Thursday, the day after Christmas most likely, so stay tuned for that. And then I think either tonight or tomorrow, me and my wife are going to be streaming Spyro. I know it's not Bloons, but if you enjoy hanging out with us, you guys are more than welcome to do that, and it'll be kind of fun. So thank you guys, and I will see you. Oh, and follow on Instagram and follow on Twitch if you haven't already, and leave the comments below and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys, and I will see you guys next time.